One more chapter. One more chapter. After that chapter, I'm really curious where it's going to go now, right? Are we going to be rebuilding?
Is everyone ready?
Yes, everyone will be there.
Uh-oh.
But how are we to pray and contemplate like this? I don't dare even to send my choir out there.
We shall get used to it, all of us.
We must be thankful for all of this, for each noise, each face that disturbs us here.
It looks like he's getting rebuilt pretty quickly, right?
We shall start with the chancel, then gradually work our way from east to west. That's the way it's done, the way I was taught to do it.
I value your enthusiasm, my dear Mason, but so far we're only cleaning up. I haven't even considered hiring a master builder yet, neither you nor anyone else.
May I show you some drawings?
By all means.
When we walk around the site, we mark where the walls will be, the pillars, the doors and buttresses. Now for that we need a plan like this, to tell us where to place our pegs and strength.
Is this how birds would see our church?
Exactly. The nave is on the left. It has 6 bays.
And the chancel?
The chancel will have 4 bays.
I can see the transept is 2 bays wide, so it will be 12 in total. It does look splendid, but isn't that rather small?
Well, can you afford to build it bigger?
I have trouble affording it at all. The king grants us timber and stone and wool from Shiring's pastures. But only God knows if it will be enough. I don't suppose you have any idea how much this would cost.
I don't fucking know. Should we be optimistic? Let's be optimistic.
I know exactly how much this would cost. It would be no more than £3,000.
I've spent the last few weeks working out the annual income of the Priory. Here's the answer. £300 a year. And we spend every penny. Go on now, show me the rest of your drawing.
Okay.
If you were facing the cathedral with the front wall torn down, you would see it like this.
Interesting. What's that, coming out from above the entrance?
The arms of foundations.
That's the tower, of course.
I thought so, but why is it right above the nave? Shouldn't it be closer to the transept?
Oh, don't be fooled. The tower is, of course, farther back, but one cannot show depth in a drawing.
Ah, of course. How high will it be?
How high would you like it to be?
Oh, I am not looking for another Tower of Babel. Just for something modest, yet awe-inspiring. Tell me more about the nave.
Tell me more about the nave.
The nave will be about 32 feet high and will appear even higher.
Drawing the eye heavenward with its loftiness.
Well said. A chamber worthy of God.
I always wondered how walls this high could hold up so well.
There we go. Between the aisles, the roof, or the foundation, or the buttresses. Let's do the foundations. Oh, we can. No need to mention the foundations. So the buttresses. or the aisles?
The walls of the nave are held by the aisles and buttresses bearing the pressure from the side.
Very interesting. What about the other drawings?
Other drawings.
You recognise the aisles?
Of course. I've been in quite a few churches in my time.
Did you know then that their purpose is to support the nave?
Yes, you already mentioned it. Fascinating. I must say, you do know your craft, Master Builder.
That's because it's my name. I want to come up here, right? Look at this one. Come on. Go.
Imagine you're standing in the centre of the nave looking at the wall. This is what you see.
Are those windows?
Right, but that's not all. On the lowest level are the pillars of the arcade. They're joined by arches making up the bays. Through the archways you can see the windows in the aisle. On top are the clear-story windows. Shall I go on?
Yes, yes, of course. I was just thinking. Keep going.
Keep going.
Starting right in the middle is the Tribune Gallery.
I can see you've put a lot of thought into this. I was just wondering, how long would this take to build? You can take your time with that answer.
8 to 10 years or 15 years. 8 to 10 years with 50 or 15 years with 30. Now that's a fucking long time. I think he probably wants something up in a couple of years, right?
Well, that depends on how many people you employ. If you can afford 60 masons, you could build the whole church at once instead of working from east to west. That might take 8 years, maybe 10.
I wish my monastic officials had your ability to think ahead and calculate. So, I need to find £200 a year. It doesn't sound so bad when you put it that way. You really want to build this cathedral yourself, don't you?
Yes, Father. I want you to appoint me Master Builder.
Why?
Oh. Because I want to exercise my skill, because I've seen it done badly. Because it will be beautiful. Because it gives meaning to a man's life. So I'm either going to see this one here or this one here. Now we know he's always wanted to build, right? Let's do this. We'll do this.
Because he wants to give people hope.
Is that so? Then answer me this one last question. If people were to enter your church, what image would they see crowning the tympanum above the entrance? One of Judgment Day to teach people to be good? Or one of paradise to remind them of God's mercy?
Show them hell, so that they're afraid to do bad things.
I'd rather see trees and animals.
What? Why? Because well, we're going to show them paradise.
It should be the promise of a better life. Therefore, it will show heaven.
Yes.
This is quite exciting, isn't it, brother?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Francis.
I'm just glad that I can be a part of this. In the past year, I was often afraid that my involvement in politics might turn out, well,
Yeah.
let's just say that I'm glad that I can still be by your side, Philip. And for that, I thank God. And I thank you too.
Papa, will there be statues inside?
Statues?
Oh. That's enough, children. It's time you went out and played.
Aye.
Prior,
Yes?
my first wife, Agnes. She died without a priest, and she's buried in unconsecrated ground. Sometimes a man builds a chapel, or founds a monastery, in the hope that in the afterlife God will remember his piety. I just wonder, do you think my design might serve to protect Agnes's soul?
God no longer asks for blood sacrifices, for the ultimate sacrifice has already been made. But the lesson of Abraham's story is that God demands the best we have to offer, that which is most precious to us. So you must ask yourself, is this design the best thing you could offer?
Except for my children. Yes.
Then rest easy, Tom Builder. God will accept it.
Ooh. Yes, Tom Builder. Contract of employment. We got a job. I, Philippa Gurney's representation of Knightbridge, I assigned Tom Builder as a master builder for the construction. Okay. The Priory will provide £200 a year to be used wholly for materials and craftsmen. The pace of construction shall be adjusted accordingly and adhere to plans approved by the Prior. In exchange for his work, Tom Builder and his family will receive a private house and right to attend all common meals of the Priory. The contract is subject to change with the Priory's financials and gives future prospect of additional payment to compensate from the master builder's work. Okay, so we got a job. We got the job. Okay. Of course we was going to get the job, right? We was going to get a job, always going to get a job. Tom can draw so well, okay. What? I gotta speak to Mom. Come on.
Jack, do me a favour and give Paul these herbs, will you?
But he's a monk. You don't like monks.
Well, it turns out not all of them are bad.
That one is.
Be careful before you trust any one of them.
Well, your son already trusted me. Oh yes, I know that the builder is not his father, and I also know about you. It won't be long till they throw you out of Kingsbridge. Witch.
Hello. Shush, man. Get out of here.
There he is! Give our Prior the welcome he deserves!
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell! Make the Prior proud!
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
Okay, we got some sage leaves. It's a gift to Paul. Who the fuck is Paul? Let's have a word with Alfred.
Hey,
What are you doing?
I'm supervising. Tom asked me to. We see eye to eye now, you know. He asks me things and I can say yes or no.
Huh.
Hey, did you tell him that I had trouble with him?
Fuck it, I'm gonna admit it.
You bastard. I told you not to. I have to carve up some steaks later. If you want, you can help me. Or you can do whatever the hell it is you're doing all day. It's your call.
I think he was appreciative. I think. It's kind of hard to tell, really, isn't it? We can't go that way anymore. Oh, we can go down here. Let's go down here. Ah, there's Brother Paul. We can give Brother Paul these herbs. We can't do anything to the sheep. Damn it! Damn it!
Oh, good day, boy. If you see your mother, tell her the pain's gotten worse. I think I might take her up on our offer now. Oh, don't you ever get as old as I am, boy. 'Tis not natural.
This is from my mother.
Oh, bless her. Boy, whatever Remedius says,
Yes.
your mother is a saint.
All this game is doing is making you want to watch the TV show.
Is that
Oh.
the bell? Can you see it from here? A bell without a cathedral. Your father certainly had strange ideas.
It might be. What's a bell?
Hello? That looks like,
Excuse me?
It is her. It's the princess.
You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sharebug.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
Well, I am now.
I have to say, Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
You know Philip too?
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
He should be around somewhere. Busy man, that fellow. But don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
All right. Thank you.
Hello, Squirrel. Uh-oh.
Shall we go after them?
No. Now we know where we can find them.
Uh-oh.
Ha! Ho!
What's this bastard up to? Well, then you'll only get a month then, Squirrel, and obviously it will stop, right?
My
if that's the
mission.
case.
William Hamley has returned to see you.
Send him in, Timothy. We have much to discuss.
Hello, Mr. Lint. We give an optimistic estimation of the cost of construction. You choose an image of paradise from New Cathedral's Timentum. Nobody found out about Francis' involvement in the conspiracy. Lady Aliana, why does she want to talk to Philip? Bishop Waleran began scheming, and you finished book 1. Yes. So, Mr. Lynch, you're here just as we finish book 1. Yeah, I think the trial doesn't let you do any of the Twitch Prime good stuff. It doesn't give you you can't sub. You don't get the free games or anything. You don't get that until you actually pay money. So yes, you're a champion. That was pretty good. So that's book 1. Of course, there's 2 more books to come. In the future. Wait, I can't click accept. What? It's got this accept button. I can't click on it. Why can't I click on it? Hang on, let's tap out and tap back in. Maybe I can click on it then. There we go.
Next time on The Pillars of the Earth, find out what happened to me and my brother Richard after the siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge? The Pillars of the Earth, Sowing the Wind.
Sowing the wind.